Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I made cake pops. This was really fun and really exciting to make. It's super easy, super enjoyable with coffee or tea, or if you have a birthday party coming up, you could make a birthday themed cake pop in whatever color you like. Stay tuned for the ingredients. For the ingredients, you'll need white candy melts, dark purple candy melts, or candy melt color of your choice, cake mix. I'm just using a white cake mix. You'll need cake pop sticks, sprinkles, and I'm using a secret ingredient. No, I'm not using cream. I am using Cool Whip. Best believe it, this is a healthy alternative. If you are a cream person, go ahead and use cream, but I thought I'd give this a go and they turned out fantastic. First things first, you want to clear your area as we begin to make our cake batter. We'll need 1/4 cup of oil, 1 1/3 cup of water, and 2 eggs. Begin by pouring the batter mixture into a bowl and creating a well. Then you want to crack in your 2 eggs. Then pour in your water and then your oil and go ahead and combine it really well. Make sure to have no clumps and no bubbles at all. I then went ahead and switched to a whisk so I can break down all those clumps in the cake batter. We want a nice smooth consistency. Go ahead and line a baking tray with some aluminum foil and pour in your batter. Once you've poured in your mixture into the baking tray, go ahead and tap out any bubbles, and then we're going to bake this in a 375-degree oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. Once your cake mix has fully baked, go ahead and stick a toothpick in there to make sure it comes out clean. And if it does, after this, we're going to go ahead and let it cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. Once your cake has cooled, you want to finely shred this with your hands in a bowl. You can also trim off the golden edges, but I left it on. I did like the color it gave. You really want to shred this up nice and finely. You guys tell me in the comment section down below if you guys are more of a sweet tooth or a savory dish type of person. Now you see we're getting to the consistency we really want. If you have any big chunks in there, just grab it and break it up again. And this should be your final result. Nice, fine pieces. Once you've finally crumpled up your cake mixture into small, fine pieces, we're going to go ahead and add in half of that Cool Whip mixture. I'm adding it into small increments at a time. We're adding the Cool Whip into small increments because if you add too much, the cake pop will be too moist and it will not hold, or over time it will begin to water. You want to make sure you get that Cool Whip into every nook and cranny. At the end of this, I do go in with my hands and I mix it in really well. Once you've combined the Cool Whip with the cake mixture, it should not be able to bounce back when you press on it. We're going to put it in the fridge and let it cool for about 10 to 15 minutes before we start shaping them. After about 15 minutes of being in the fridge, make sure they're cool enough and easy to roll into cake pop shapes. Make sure you get your cake pops to be approximately the same size. I went ahead and I used a tablespoon and I just scooped it into my hand and then I just rolled them into small circular balls. After I formed all of my shapes, including 2 silly ones that I wanted to try out, you will go ahead and let this chill in the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes. While we wait for the cake pops to cool in the fridge, you want to go ahead and get your candy melts and start melting it at 30-second intervals, as you will see in my video. This is the first 30 seconds. Make sure you just stir it with a spoon just a little bit to combine whatever has melted. The second time I put it in for 30 seconds. This is the third time I put it in for 30 seconds, and this is the perfect consistency. We're gonna let this cool and take our cake pops out of the fridge. The first step to building your cake pops, you wanna get your stick, dip it in the candy melt chocolate, and then stick it into your cake pops. Once you've completed sticking the stick with the chocolate into the cake pop, you want to let it cool for about 10 minutes just so the chocolate hardens and you could pick up the cake pop without it falling off. Once we've allowed the chocolate to cool onto the cake pops and it's easy to pick up, you want to get your first cake pop, dip it into the chocolate sauce, and whatever you can't cover, use a spoon and just coat it over it. And to tap out the excess chocolate, you just want to hit the stick or just swirl it into the chocolate sauce. Just swirl it out, and you'll see in the rest of my video how I do it. Once you've completed your cake pop, go ahead and lay it down on the parchment paper, or if you have a styrofoam, you can stick the stick and put the cake pop hanging up and add your decorations of your choice and how you want to decorate it. Go ahead and finish decorating your cake pops however you like, to your heart's desire. Here I am attempting to coat this big chocolate heart. This was something new I just wanted to try out for fun. I also show you here how I attempt the swirls onto my cake pops. You can get a Ziploc bag and pour some of your frosting and cut the tip and do it, but I just did it this way and I thought it looked nice. This is the lazy way, but if you want it to look more professional, I recommend using the Ziploc bag. And I also coated some of my cake pops just with the swirls, and I thought it gave it a really nice look. Anyways, you guys, I had a lot of fun making this. I hope you guys recreate this, and if you do, please tag me on my Instagram. I'll link my socials down below. Here I am cutting into the cake pop. A nice soft inside and a crunchy outside, perfect for any birthday themed or with coffee or tea. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I had fun making it. Thank you guys so much. I thought they came out amazing and they taste great. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, tap the bell for future notifications, and as always, thanks again for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye!